did we figure out where we are going to have brunch today?
We did not.
Oh.
Let's see.
I love how it popped up as his actual recording is higher quality.
Right? It has to tell you.
Give me a letter.
P.
A.
Vowel.
Okay. Piedmont, Sardinia. Let's see.
Huh?
What?
Sardinia.
Yes.
Well, good brunch to Piedmont, Sardinia.
Hold on, wait. I want to know what their capital is.
But what? Is that all one thing? Is that
Yeah,
the
that's
country?
that is a kingdom.
That's the kingdom, Piedmont,
Wait,
Sardinia.
whereabouts is it?
Europe.
I'm afraid to say it because I feel like if I say it, I'm gonna say it
Capital,
wrong.
Piedmont, Sardinia. Is Turin. Was Turin.
Wait, so
The capital was moved to Florence.
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 Sardinia.
Good brunch, Florence,
Good
Sardinia.
brunch, Florence, Sardinia. It is
Good
your
brunch.
host for this brunch, Aiden, along with the Brunch of Idiots podcast. I'm here with Jay, the Axolot,
Hello.
with RJ, the Ghost.
Boo.
Ah! That was dumb. I'm sorry, guys. I'm headed out.
You were just got
actually,
here.
no. And our lovable but ever depressed Bigfoot, Riley.
I'm
Never
medicated
depressed
now.
Bigfoot.
I'm medicated. That's great.
Just look at the picture. It looks so sad. This is a sad Bigfoot.
Not
He's
sad,
having
it's
a break.
melancholic.
It is break time.
And I have one question for you, Florence, Sardinia. You like playing games?
I thought you were going to ask if they like jazz.
I really did too.
You like jazz?
You like jazz?
Because today is going to be a real swinger, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy.
But also, before you delve into that, you may notice it looks or sounds a bit different.
Yes.
We're recording on a different service, so we're doing a little bit of a
This is Brunch of
change.
Idiots podcast version 2.
yeah.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! A glitter.
Oh,
Don't do that.
ka-chow! I hate
It's like
glitter.
Little
Please don't.
Misfortune.
Kerchoo. Anyhow, so here's what we're doing today. Usually, whenever we switch hosts around with each podcast episode, everyone comes up with a different topic. We have some fun, have some laughs, and no doubt we're going to do it again today with some educational values and also just straight up humor in the background of your brunch. Today's spot of humor I want to call the dramatic showdown or the dramatic survival. So, if y'all remember last time how my survival game worked, where you essentially give yourself one good thing, one bad thing. Except today, give me just a second. I will be coming up with all of your prompts, and you will all share in the prompt. What's going to happen is each of you are going to give me a detail of how you are going to survive. 3 enter, 1 leaves.
Oh boy.
Wait, are we surviving against each other?
So like, Hunger Games.
Kind of. You're not, like,
So-
actively sabotaging each other. You're just trying to escape.
So we're all like in the same scenario, presumably like at the same time, as if we were all there, and we all have to come up with different ways that we individually would survive that scenario.
Yes, that's
Oh,
exactly it.
got it. Okay.
So, how this is going to work, you each will have your own individual roll of the die. We're going to use the die again because part of it is luck. Um, and how it's going to work is that the amount that is required to survive will decrease by one detail that you add. Be sure to add a dramatic flair just for funsies. And that will be your number. So if the three of you go, you each only have one prompt on against your die. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So let's say you're walking in a hallway and you slip on a banana peel. And we'll do this as just a little test real quick. So you slip on a banana peel. RJ, how would you survive? Add one detail to your survival.
I grab onto whoever is closest to me to steady myself and accidentally pull down their pants in the process.
Nice.
Beautiful. So now, essentially, you have to make 19 or higher on the die in order to survive. I roll, you got a 2. You died. Better luck next time.
Oh,
Riley,
okay.
you need to add one detail. You stepped on a banana peel and slipped. How do you survive?
Wait. Okay. Do I have to include RJ?
You do not have to include RJ's banana peel.
Oh,
This is your
okay.
own survival.
Well, I slipped on a banana peel, but that doesn't mean I completely fall over because my reflexes are far superior to anybody else's that have ever seen this planet. So I don't actually fall over. I turn it into breakdancing, and I breakdance until I can stand up.
You start breakdancing until you can stand up. Let's see, your number's 19 to beat. You got an 11, so that didn't save you. You did die. But don't worry, we'll come back to that.
I feel like we need to use a smaller die.
We may go smaller. This is why we have a test run. So, Jay, how will you survive?
So when RJ fell over, right, he pulled down. He tried to grab onto somebody near him, and he accidentally pulled their pants down. Well, pulling my pants down has allowed me to change my weight distribution, which has given me more balance, and therefore allowed me to not have as big of a reaction to slipping on the banana peel.
Fantastic. All right, let's roll that 20. We'll switch to a 10 after this. You got a 4, so that unfortunately you are pantsless and dead.
Why are there so many banana peels in this hallway?
The Donkey Kong was really hungry.
All right,
today.
RJ, we rewound essentially. So you grabbed on someone's pants and pulled them down. What do you do additionally to survive?
So I'm slipping and sliding down the hallway, right? I accidentally pantsed a dude, but going along with the same theme, I grabbed a mop out of the janitor cart nearby, and I used it to basically pole vault myself and do a little somersault in the air and land on a table very dramatically.
Beautiful, beautiful. I need to switch my dice because I realized I didn't grab a D10. I grabbed 12. All right, so you have to make 8 or higher. And that's a 9. You survived.
Let's go.
Tragically, everyone else died.
Oh. My breakdancing actually broke my neck.
So is this just going to be where we just continue to round robin, just add on stuff until someone survives?
Exactly. That's exactly what's happening.
Interesting.
Okay. I like that a little bit more.
All right, let me pull up a notepad. I'm going to give you a ghost point. It doesn't mean much. Doesn't hold a candle really, but
A ghost
you
point.
have a ghost point.
Is that
I figure
because he's
since
a
you're
ghost?
You'll enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
RJ has 1 ghost point.
This feels
Riley's
speciesist.
gonna get feet points.
No, I already did that in
The bigger-
elementary school.
The better she does, the bigger the point.
I
The
literally
bigger the foot
okay.
point. Oh, no.
Sidebar. In elementary school, we had a walk track around the play yard, right? And I didn't have any friends, so during recess, all I did was walk around the walk track, right? And like 10 times you walked around the track, you got a little foot charm. Not even joking, a foot point. And if you got a certain amount of, like, one color, like black, you would be able to trade them up to, like, a green. And if you had a certain amount of green, you could trade them up to a yellow, that kind of thing, until, like, you could get gold feet. So, please don't give me foot points. I'm gonna
It's just gonna
relive
be-
my friendless trauma.
It's
Oh,
gonna be one of
no.
those whiteboards with like a foot, and we'll just slowly fill up the bar until it gets to the toes.
No.
Ring a little bell.
Not the toes.
It's the foot temperature gauge.
Congratulations, Riley. You won the foot award.
No.
You won the golden foot trophy.
Congratulations, you have the biggest feet.
The Riley, a natural habitat, has the largest feet in nature. Using the massive grippers, Riley can climb impressive cliffs.
Oh, man. All right.
I'm
Who's
gonna
ready
die.
to start?
I am.
I'm as
Save
ready as
us.
I'll ever be.
All right. We're going to go the other way around this time. We'll start with Jay. All right, Jay and Riley and RJ. Your prompt is: the astronaut shuttle that you're in has malfunctioned during re-entry. You only have seconds to fix the malfunction before you burst into flames. What do you do?
Okay. So, you know those people that have duct tape around their water bottles, right?
Uh-huh.
So, obviously I'm an astronaut. I don't have a water bottle on my person, but I do have duct tape wrapped around like my wrist. So I start unwrapping the duct tape and I go try to like slap it on whatever the malfunction is. That way it doesn't like explode.
Gonna slap duct tape on it. All right.
Yeah.
It's like a computer failure.
It's aerospace
No,
engineering
it
grade
works.
duct tape.
We'll
Trust
see if
me,
this works.
it'll be fine.
He's got to make a 9.
Source, trust me, bro.
You made
Exactly.
a 6. You blow up. Moving
Dang.
on.
Just moving on. Oh no.
Riley. Same
Ah.
prompt. You were Oh, did it reload? Oh no. What happened to my beautiful? There it is.
It blew up.
Okay. Astronauts shuttle malfunctions during re-entry. You only have seconds before your ship blows up. What do you do?
So actually, it only thinks it's malfunctioning. I gaslight my ship to not malfunctioning anymore.
Gaslight.
It's
Gabe-
just being dramatic.
Let's see if she can girl boss her way out of this. You rolled a 3. You blow up. RJ.
I will get the owner's manual and fix the issue.
The owner's manual for rocket space
Yeah.
re-entry pod.
Love how detailed everyone else's was. God, RJ.
In my mind, this is like one of those things where it's in the distant future and like people are being shuttled to and from the like moon and Mars colonies. So it's like it's like a Honda Civic like space shuttle. Just open up the glove box.
RJ's Honda Civic Space Shuttle has the owner's manual. Let's see if that helps. Oh my goodness, you got a 10!
Let's go.
You do that! That's amazing. So RJ's Honda Civic, it survived.
RJ's
job.
Honda Civic Space Shuttle had the key
Gaslighting
to
and
survival
duct tape have nothing on an owner's guide.
in the glove box.
Oh, that's so much. Wow, that's a lot.
How could I have been so daft?
I mean, you tried slapping duct tape on it.
Dude, it's
have to at least
aerospace
figure out-
grade duct
You
tape.
have to
dude.
figure out what the issue is. What if it's a computer
Nah.
problem? What if it's a fire?
Duct tape fixes everything.
No,
No. I'll show you in the next prompt.
Alright,
okay. All right.
here's your next prompt. You may recognize this one. You're on a dinghy in the middle of the Pacific Ocean when suddenly your boat starts leaking. What do you do to survive? Starting with Riley.
So, whew, I always carry nail glue in my purse. It's essentially super glue, right?
Yeah.
And I also have my pill bottle. So I just super glue the flat part of the lid of my pill bottle onto the hole.
Industrial strength nail glue. All right.
Dude, my
and a
nail
pill
glue
bottle.
is good. That stuff is not coming off.
Let's see if you have what it takes. You rolled a 2. Your ship sinks.
Oh.
The hole was a little bigger than you realized. Alright, RJ.
Okay.
You're in the middle of the Pacific when your dinghy boat suddenly springs a leak.
Okay. So
What do you do?
step 1, I'm going to dive into the water because my boat is not filling too fast. It'll be afloat for a little bit longer. It's just filling.
Alright.
So I dive into the water, and I beat a shark to death with my bare hands.
As you do.
I'm going to bring it back onto the boat, and I'm going to skin it. Right? I'm going to use the shark hide. I'm going to lash it onto the side of the boat as a seal. Right? No duct tape needed. I'll use rope. I'll lash it onto the boat, and then I'm going to use I don't know, something else from the shark, maybe the skull or something, I don't know, to bail the ship out. So I'll start scooping water out of the boat, and I'll wait until someone can save me, and then I'll have shark
Nice.
meat to eat.
So RJ plays Rambo and not Gilligan. What's his name?
RJ
My
is
goodness.
playing Raft.
Yeah, raft, essentially.
He is-
Let's see if RJ rafts it. You rolled a 6. Unfortunately, your ship was sinking faster than you realized.
Dang it.
There were
The
more
shark
sharks
actually
in the
ate your
water.
fists.
Wait a minute, the sharks weren't the danger, the boat was.
Well, you added
Ooh.
sharks in the mix.
There are more sharks in the water than you thought.
We already saw I could fend off a shark by myself.
One shark, absolutely. Multiple.
More than one shark.
Who knows?
Very good point.
All right,
I concur.
Jay, you're in the Pacific with your dinghy boat. When suddenly
So-
it starts leaking, what do you do?
We've had a similar prompt to this before, and if I remember correctly, duct tape was the solution in the past. So not to be repetitive. Actually, go watch the previous episode if you haven't already. So, not to be repetitive. Instead, I have learned the mystic arts of controlling the water before coming out here on this dinghy expedition. And I, with the power of water magic, will keep the water out of my boat for long enough to make it back to shore.
Let's see if you have enough mana. Oh, it fell. It fell. Hold on. I have to re-roll. Oh, give me a second. Put, like, some music on. I don't know.
We need a good bossa nova.
Somebody get the Spanish flea, quick.
You also rolled a 6. Your water magic, you ran out of mana. That's all.
Hot dang.
All right, back
Really
to
should have gotten
Riley.
some of those
So
berries.
the nail glue didn't work.
Okay? I will glue my purse to the hole. What? Something's gotta give.
Something's gotta give.
All right, let's see if it gives. Let's see. You rolled a 5. Do you have a boat anymore?
I have a super glue covered purse and a dream.
Why
It's
do you have
not
your purse on a
watertight.
boat in the middle of the Pacific by yourself?
Because I'm me.
It's got
yeah.
Riley supplies in it.
It
Scooby
does.
snacks,
It
you
has
know,
my
the usual.
meds. It has my
That's
my
Riley snacks.
You know, it has my
Riley
Riley
snacks.
snacks in it. It has my favorite necklace in it. It's got my Nito ice cube in it.
You'll have to try
It's a whole
super gluing the
universe in
necklace
there.
next. That might be the key.
No. No.
right.
I can't sacrifice that.
RJ.
You might have to.
Okay. So, with there being more sharks in the water, I am going to wrangle the sharks and use them to pull the boat like a chariot. But I'm going to have them go so fast that the boat is basically skimming on the water, like on top of the water, higher than the hull of the boat, so it doesn't take on more water.
RJ turns into Poseidon for real, for real.
Pretty sure I tried a similar thing the last
How
time
do you
too.
keep doing this? It's a 10!
Let's go.
Chance likes RJ's.
Apparently, Chance likes
Answer's
RJ.
better.
Hold on, I gotta clear. I'm giving more room for this to roll. Goodness. Okay.
You have a
The
dice tray?
undefeated survival champion.
Might roll in a
All
dice
right.
tray so it doesn't roll off the table.
I have one. It's just buried.
Uh,
Don't ask. You don't want to know.
I do now.
I do now. I wasn't going to until
Dang
you
it!
said
This
something.
is like the Aiden cult. Stop. Oh man. All right. This time RJ starts. Are you ready?
Yeah.
After a plane crash in the remote Arctic, you have to find your way back to civilization. What do you do?
From the Arctic? I'm just
Yes.
giving up. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, I'm just kidding. So, the first thing I will do is construct a igloo to survive in my current situation until I'm able to make a safe way home. Then I'm going to befriend. I'm not going to go with wolves because I did that last time. I'm going to befriend some polar bears. I'm very much on the whole like animal thing right now.
RJ
I'm going
is our
to use-
closeted Disney princess.
I was about to say.
I'm going to use some of the sheet metal from the plane to create a sled, and I will use the polar bears as like a bear sled, and have them tow me to safety.
Just like last time, let's see if
Just like
RJ can pull Poseidon with polar bears.
Polar
You rolled
side.
a 3. I don't think that polar bears saw you as a friend.
You
You
are
got
not the most
eaten.
fashionable faction.
That's a good music video. Riley,
Yes.
after a plane crash, you are stranded in the remote Arctic. You must find a way back to civilization. What do you do?
So, I carry a thermal tent and a shovel in my purse.
Are you Mary
Okay.
Riley
And
Potter?
Alright.
some portable snow boots. So now I have my purse filled with all of my Arctic supplies and my Riley snacks. As I trudge through the Arctic a vague direction to try and find civilization.
No, I know that we had established, I think it was the last episode, that Bigfoot has some pretty impressive powers, but this is getting ridiculous.
Oh man, but it's so funny when it turns out they don't survive. You got a 1.
One of these, my purse magic will prevail.
You opened your purse and it just blew up random.
It's a critical failure.
Oh no.
Alright,
no.
Jay, what will you do?
Okay, so we've crashed in the Arctic. Cold, barren wasteland. Now, fast forward 20 years. Me and my lab partner figure out how to do teleportation magic. However, my lab partner becomes nearly godlike and then goes crazy. And so future versions of my lab partner come back and save me to stop him in the future.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you save yourself from one prompt by entering another prompt. Got it.
Exactly.
That, alright.
What show is this from?
Arcane.
Okay, thank
That
you.
is 7. You tragically fail. Having not discovered teleportation magics yet and all.
Wrong timeline. Dang it.
Alright. RJ. What do you do next? Because the polar bears don't seem too friendly at the moment.
So they don't like me. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to find a tribe of nearby penguins, and I will duct tape them to my feet, and I will use them as skates, and I will skate across the ice to safety.
I like this concept.
Duct tape
This
penguins.
is a fire concept.
Thank you. Let's see. You got a 7. I don't think it worked out. I think you just have some squatch penguins.
No.
Murder penguins.
No penguins were
Happens
harmed
to us
in
every
this
once in a while.
The
survival.
penguin version of
scenario.
That is a disclaimer.
So
No,
funny.
do not duct
Wow.
tape penguins to your feet, everyone.
Oh,
Or do it.
just
That
It
as a
would
heads
probably
up.
make a funny sound.
Who's gonna know? Who would know? Go to the zoo.
lot of
Find some penguins. No one will stop you.
I must
zookeepers
put this
probably.
legal disclaimer once more that we are not responsible for the idiocy that y'all do after listening to this.
Any ideas ascertained from this podcast were not ascertained from this podcast.
Yes, exactly.
They
That
actually
is
don't
all
even
on
exist.
you.
You're
Not
not
really.
affiliated with me.
Y'all are hallucinating us currently.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Enjoy your brunch.
Speaking of which, Riley, you had a premonition that if you opened your purse at that moment, you'd blow up.
So I don't open my purse at that moment. What I do is I take my handy dandy travel pack because I got off of a plane and the way that I pack is not light. So I do, in fact, have a carry-on, and I do, in fact, have all the survival supplies plus my souvenirs inside of my travel pack.
Nice.
Same thing as with my purse, but a little bit more realistic.
All right, let's see if you can get an 8 or higher. You got a 10!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Travel pack for the
Huzzah.
win.
Mary Poppins purse for the win.
Can I tell you what my next
unfortunately.
prompt would have been?
What?
Yes,
My
go
next
ahead.
scenario. So I was going to build a giant ice ramp or snow ramp and continue with the penguin idea, but instead I was going to hold Riley's purse behind me and just continually open it to act as a rocket thruster and basically launch myself to safety.
Oh, that would have been great, except Riley took her purse with her. Y'all are gone to the
Unfortunately.
hypothermia. Or
Huzzah.
polar bears and whatnot. Oh, no, wait, no. Jay got whisked away to the future to die. I forgot about that part.
I die in the next prompt.
It's a
All
spoiler.
right.
Does that mean Jay's just automatically disqualified from this round?
I'll see y'all on the other side, boys.
No, because this round, what it is, you have been called to the principal's office, and you know that you failed your test. You've been handed your F, and you're sent home. What do you do to survive your parents when you get home?
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that?
So you have been given an F on your test, and you've been sent home. What do you do to survive your parents when you get home?
Whose turn is it to go first?
Oh, that's right. Riley, go ahead. Sorry.
Cry.
Cry.
Big, sad, frustrated tears. Mostly because I am, in fact, devastated myself. But
Alright,
also
let's see if you can get those
out of
sympathy
fear.
points.
And, yeah, cry.
Close, but no cigar. I'm not gonna say what happens. It's too horrific.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You are
My hide
grounded
is
and therefore
tanned.
socially dead.
I'm socially dead.
Oof.
That joke's on you! As a teenager, I already was.
Ah, good point. RJ, what would you do?
So, I actually have been practicing for many years the art of hypnotism. And I will go and confront my parents and I will hypnotize them and make them believe that I actually am an outstanding, solid, straight A student.
Alright, let's see if you can hypnotize your way through success. That is a 9.
Is it me or beat?
It is meet or beat. That.
Does,
Oh, goodness.
does Jay get to go?
Jay, I will give you a go.
Okay, cool. So, in my instance, instead of a physical test, I am assuming that this is an online dual credit class test. Yeah? And so my
Ah, yes.
parents, they ask me how I did on my test when I get home, and I show them a screenshot that I have edited. I lie to my parents. And I show them an edited screenshot of a previous grade that I have superimposed over the grade on this test.
Jay, Mission Impossibles. Let's see if that works.
It has once before.
It's a 9.
The
I
proof
will
was in
count
the
that.
pudding.
I will count that. Good show.
Axolotl point.
It's a lot of points.
Do I get
Alright.
big points or foot points?
You get big points.
Okay.
Oh, it's
I still
the
like the feet
big
points.
show.
I'm not gonna quite do that.
Riley can only get 2 of them.
I can only get 2 foot points.
They get bigger
My
after the
feet's
second
points.
Yeah, each point after that, they just get progressively bigger.
one. I don't get points, I get size.
Alright, so this prompt is also fairly familiar. Pardon. And given our time, how long do we want to go for?
We can go
45
for a little bit
minutes?
longer. We're about halfway through.
Yeah, I would
About
say
halfway.
almost an hour. We typically go about 50.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, then I actually want to save that one for the last. Let me generate a couple more prompts real quick.
More bossa nova music, please.
Yes,
Bossa
please.
nova.
Do those jammy tunes.
Jam
All right, here's our prompt. Get ready. So, you are a group of campers having a good old time when suddenly, I don't know why I wanted to say Jason Todd. That doesn't quite work. Jason, the horror monster, comes out and he's going to slash you. What?
Jason Voorhees?
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
That's all. Jason Bourne wouldn't have worked either.
No.
What
Jason Momoa.
do you do to survive?
Who's starting?
Who's starting?
It's Jay's turn to start, isn't
Jay.
it?
Aha. Well, I pull a Tim Hawkins, and I hold my hand up and say bees.
Let's see if bees come out.
Gift of bees.
Torment poor Jason at that point. That was so close. You ended up getting 1 instead of 9.
Oh.
Critical failure.
That was
You blew
almost
up.
instant success.
Blew up.
I
The bees
beat
exploded.
myself.
The bees turn around and sting you and then blow up.
This horror movie is a bee movie.
Pulls bees out of pocket. You like jazz? Jason Voorhees dies. Comes back in the sequel.
All right, RJ, it's your turn. How do you survive Jason Voorhees in the camp?
Okay, so first, I'm going to lead him to a secluded romantic area, probably like a campfire or, somewhere romantic. Sunset, maybe, on a mountain peak or a lake, the sun setting.
Mhm.
And then I will seduce Jason. And he will let me live because he loves me.
Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, it fell off the table again, darn it. Hold
You
on.
need to get you a
I'll
bigger
pull the
table.
music up. I need a bigger table. I need a bigger everything. Bigger office, bigger table. Maybe not bigger tummy. Smaller tummy.
Bigger feet?
No, that's my gig.
Unfortunately, with a 2, Jason was not impressed. You have been slashed. Moving on to Riley.
I use whatever is left of Jay's bee corpse
Bee's hand.
and beat Jason to death with Jay's corpse.
My bee corpse.
All right, let's see if the bee corpse works. That was close, but you got an 8.
My bee corpse
Unfortunately,
did
has
not
power.
work.
it did not work. Back to Jay.
Okay. I summon from within myself the axolotl that I truly am, and after every time that I'm stabbed by this horror movie antagonist, I regen myself and escape.
You become Axolot.
I am
and
who
simply
I am.
exists. All right, self-realization. Oh, it did it! You got a 1.
You actually just blow up.
The universe is out to kill me. It's not just
like-
Jason is the universe.
Your self-realization
Jay's not
caused
meant
you to
to-
explode.
I am not meant to live in this universe.
Oh goodness! All right, RJ.
This is the
Okay.
Seduction didn't work.
So with my seduction attempt failed, I'm going to just pull a play out of the movie. I think it was either the second or the third one. In case you did know, he's got like a little shack where like he keeps his like mom's clothes because she was like the bad guy of the first movie. But anyway, one of the people is able to trick him by like wearing the clothes and like pretending to be his mom. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and talk him down because I'm his mom. So he thinks because he's stupid.
Let's give that a shot.
You might not be
chance
stupid, you might
against
just
his
be face blind.
intelligence. You got a 6,
Oh.
so not
Better
quite
than last
convincing
time.
enough. Riley,
Okay.
B Corpse didn't work. I'm guessing I know what's next.
Do you?
Axolotl corpse.
I'm going to dual wield Jay's axolotl corpse and my purse.
Why is the purse a reoccurring character?
Yes, I've decided it is. And attempt number 2 at beating Jason to death, dual wielding Jay's axolotl corpse and my duty and
It's
purse.
really funny, the envisionment I have. So Jay tries the bees, they sting him and explode, so he's now just like a body. You pick up his body, smack it against Jason, nothing happens. Jay respawns, forms into the axolot, blows up. You grab that and your purse. You chuck it at him again.
I want to give off Gonzo vibes here.
Alright. Oh no. You rolled a 1.
Oh no,
Riley's
I blew up.
That's what you get.
The moment
Your
the
fault for
purse
your
came
corpse
into
being
contact
conveniently
with
right
Jace.
there.
I've just cursed this scenario. Okay, is it my turn again?
Back to Jay, yes.
So we've proven through evidence, the last 2 rounds, the universe is out to get me, not just Jason. So my plan, shrooms. I'm gonna get the universe instead. I'm taking fate into my own hands.
You take the shrooms. I cannot believe that this is hilarious. All right. You
Can't believe it's hilarious. Hilarious is what we do.
That is what we do.
Sometimes we're even coherent.
You got
while
a
we do
9! Jason, screw you to the universe.
Who knew the answer to the entire... Oh,
I am my own being. You cannot stop me.
After self-realization didn't work, he went post-realization.
Conversation. Oh no.
That was really
no.
good.
We
Wow.
got time for one more.
All right, then here's the special one that we're doing. So this one is a new prompt. This time you have to save me.
Oh.
Okay.
You're all working together. It's round robin, so each of your prompts will add to the die. I've switched back to the 20.
Okay.
You will all get a point for saving me. However, the person with the winning prompt will get 2 points.
Okay. Okay. Redemption
Are you
round.
ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have been chained to a table, James Bond styled, with a laser slowly moving up from the end of the table to cut me in half vertically. Your goal is to save me.
Okay.
And we're going to start with RJ.
I have a very reflective anti-laser suit of armor that I will go and stand in front of you to reflect the laser away from you.
All right, let's see how this works. You rolled a 12, so it's not as reflective as you think. I think we both died in that one.
No.
Oof. Oof.
All right. You know what? Actually, no. How should we do this? Yeah, I think we'll just keep it that way. I was thinking of having all 3 of you go and then I roll. But then there's no winning prompt in between the 3 of you, which is the issue.
Yeah, just keep going how you were doing.
We'll just keep going how we're doing it. All right. Riley.
Yes.
RJ has attempted to place himself between me and the laser. You notice that it won't work. How do you add to RJ's scenario to save me?
Oh, I throw my purse at the back of the laser
Person the back of the laser.
so that it, like, falls.
the purse explodes. No, we'll see. We'll find out. You rolled a 10.
Crap.
So, throwing it has caused it to tilt more, and it would cut through both RJ and I. But, Jay, you notice that the purse being thrown at the trajectory that it's going will cause the laser to speed up and go zoop right through the two of us.
No,
How
I noticed
do
this.
you...
I noticed this very quickly because I am inside Riley's purse.
Yes!
And so, as the purse is going the wrong direction, I stick my foot out to readjust the trajectory of Riley's purse into the laser to move it the other way. Or
Alright,
or
let's-
deactivate it.
Let's see if your kick... Riley J combo purse kick. Unfortunately, not quite. It was a 15. So,
Oh, no.
your kick instead would have sent it off even more. RJ, you see that this is happening and you realize that you actually have the Temu brand version of your reflective suit. So, how do you add to this to save me?
I have an AI assistant built into my suit of armor. And I will have it remotely hack the laser to shut it off.
All right, let's see if RJ can hack through the system. It is a 10. It does not quite work out. The AI doesn't seem to be responsive. Riley, you're seeing this chaos unfold. What else can you do to save me?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is the laser a freestanding object, or is it attached to the ceiling?
It's, you know how those lasers have, like, the two stubby hinges?
No.
Think of classic laser attached to the ceiling.
Okay, it's attached to the ceiling.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That makes things harder. Okay. Well, before I threw my purse, I took out my personal mirror compact that I do actually have in my purse. And after I throw my purse, run over to try and be in front of RJ to reflect the mirror or the laser back onto itself.
All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, you got a 20!
Yeah!
Let's go.
All right.
Oh.
You know what this means, though?
Is that a tie? Did we
It's a
tie?
three-way tie.
Beautiful. That's, you know what? That's exactly how we're gonna end.
Very
There's
fitting
no
for
best
us.
at survival.
We all survive in the end.
It's so funny.
Everyone gets a consolation prize. Here,
Yes.
have half of a scone.
Just what
What
I wanted.
flavor of the scone is it?
Turns out the scone is poisoned. Quick, how do you save yourself?
It's pineapple.
I
I'm
spit
already
out the
gone.
scone.
I drink activated charcoal.
All right, Jay chose death. Pineapple, was it?
Yeah.
Jay chose death. Did not succeed. RJ spit it out. It did not succeed.
What? How do you fail to spit something out?
It was sublingual. It already absorbed into your
And-
system.
Riley, what was your choice?
I drink activated charcoal.
Activated charcoal. It wins!
Now, question. You told me that my idea failed. My idea was death, which means I live.
That's
What?
This
so
is true.
weird.
Well, it means
Well,
you won. It doesn't mean you
Riley, if you're-
lived.
Well, Riley, if you're willing to concede that.
I could concede that. I'll concede.
All right. That makes Jay the ultimate winner.
Oh, no.
because he failed death.
I,
Jay failed death. Long scream their name.
I will come back next episode rerun of this prompt and teach you all my secrets.
Oh man.
All right.
Do we have highlights?
I do actually.
You kept highlights?
I kept highlights.
Oh my god.
That's not many. It's not many. I'm sorry about that, but this podcast was brought to you by these word prompts: foot points, Honda, Disney princess, Riley's purse, bees, screw you, universe, and purse J.
3 of those were me. Oh no.
Have a good brunch, good day to Florence, Sardinia, and good night to everyone else that has nighttime.
Yes.
Good brunch, everybody.
Good brunch,
Good brunch.
everybody.
Good brunch, everybody. Goodbye.